last week out in Bristol, we finished 18th. We very well could have swept the round of 16. I should have pitted there, but I never did. Is what it is. It's fine. It's okay. We won the first two, so that's nice. Today we are going to New Hampshire, so that should be absolutely amazing. Hopefully it's a good race. So in the round of 12 we have New Hampshire, Kansas, and the Charlotte Roval. So this should be a fun round, and Gateway is kind of similar to New Hampshire, so we won Gateway. We'll see if we can win at New Hampshire as well. So let's get down to the track for qualifying. Qualifying starts now here in New Hampshire. I don't really have too kind of high hopes for this. We'll see what we can do. Funny thing, in NASCAR Rivals on the Nintendo Switch, New Hampshire is like one of my best tracks. So we'll see if we can translate that over to here in NASCAR Heat 5. I kind of have a feeling I won't be able to, but we will see. Let's see a 30-44 P17. That is not bad whatsoever. Christopher Bell, Tyler Reddick, actually speaking of Christopher Bell, won last weekend in Bristol. Eric Jones, Chris Buescher, Cole Custer, Jimmy Johnson, William Byron, Bubba Wallace, Austin Dillon, John Hunter Nemechek, Ty Dillon, Justin Haley, Josh Balicki, Chad Fincham, Corey LaJoy, David Reagan, Timmy Hill, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Quinn Houff, Brendan Gaughan, Bobby Carter, Ross Chastain, and Joey Gase round out your field. Chase Elliott in 16th, Denny Hamlin, Eric Almirola, Ryan Blaney, our teammate, Ryan Newman, Daniel Suarez, Clinton Boyer, BJ McLeod, nice top 10, Alex Bowman, Joey Logano, our teammate as well, Matt Kenseth, Kurt Busch, Brad Keselowski, our other teammate, Kevin Harvick, Kyle Busch. Comment down below who you guys think got the pole. If you guessed Martin Truex Jr., you are correct. Ty Dillon posted some fast laps in practice. Corey LaJoy failed to optical scanning station multiple times, and Cole Custer gave up qualifying position for new tires. The round of 12 is underway here in New Hampshire. Green flag. Hopefully we are going to have a good round. 8 laps in the first stage here, and last year's race in New Hampshire was an absolute banger, mainly because we had, the race. We had the rain come mid-race and had a little bit of a rain delay, as well as we had the, rain tires getting used as well. Christopher Bell absolutely dog-walked the field. Same thing even in the Xfinity Series weekend sweep there in 2024. So, unfortunately, Xfinity not coming back. Honestly, not sure why. Poor decision. We are inside the top 10, lap 2 again. Team Penske has really stepped it up in the in the playoffs, because we could have, the past 3 weeks, we've been absolutely phenomenal. So that's always nice. Bristol was so much fun. Joe Gibbs Racing, not counting the truck race, swept the weekend. Brent Cruz won the ARCA race. Eric Almirola won the Cup race, the Xfinity race, and Christopher Bell winning the Cup race. I thought Carson Hocevar or I don't remember who else was up there, or Ty Gibbs maybe had a shot, but Ty kind of threw his race away when he missed pit road. So it was kind of mainly on Carson, and unfortunately didn't go green like they needed, and they did not get the win. Got a nice top 10 out of it though, so really glad for them. And Corey Heim gets a 6th place finish in his, I think, 7th Cup Series start. And Kevin Harvick to the lead. Martin Truex Jr. has fallen back to 4th, which is actually kind of surprising. We're going to fall back to 8th because we definitely need to loosen this thing up quite a bit, that's for sure. We're making speed because we're cutting the track and doing other things. It's one reason why we're making speed, but we definitely need to loosen this thing up. 2 laps to go in stage 1. Got our teammate of Brad Keselowski right in front of us. We'll try passing him on the outside. I don't know how well it's gonna go, but we'll try and see. Just not gonna have anything. A final lap for stage 1. Kevin Harvick takes it. Oh, gonna give the bumper to Kyle Busch. Brad Keselowski. Caution's gonna wave. Stage 1 goes to Kevin Harvick here in New Hampshire. Mixed strategy for pitting. I will most likely be pitting after stage 2, so there for the long run we can have a good, nice, fresh set of tires and the adjustments. So we're just gonna stay out and see what we can do in stage 2. So let's get the second stage underway from New Hampshire. Green flag is back out. Stage 2 is underway. We do have a car DNF'd in the pits. Not sure who it is. We're going to give Alex Bowman a major shove here, and that's going to be quite nice. Hopefully tires wear enough to where we can maybe get some more track position or maybe even win the stage. We're going to send it. No, I don't want to run up into our teammate of Joey Logano, but we might. I'll never forget in New Hampshire when we did the Haley Deegan career mode in the truck series and somebody flipped. I don't remember who it was. It might have been like Kraft or somebody, but somebody literally flipped over here in 3 and 4. It was absolutely insane. Up to P3. We're going to try and get Martin Truex Jr. here. And, I mean, if not, we have plenty of time to kind of chip at it. Tires are definitely wearing, which is something that's nice. You know, a team that we should be running in the back, probably multiple laps down, but we are up here fighting for wins each and every week. We have 15 of them in this season, which is absolutely insane. We should probably have closer to like 17 or 18 is what it is. We're going to try and get around Martin Truex Jr. I would love to win another stage. We swept the stages last weekend in Bristol, and I would love to add another stage win to us on the season. We're going to give Martin the bumper. See what he can do on the outside. He is going to clear us, but we're going to stay right on his quarter panel. And we have cleared Martin Truex Jr. now. We just got to work on Kevin Harvick. Caution's going to wave. And we'll see what's happening. David Reagan is pitting, and Corey LaJoie has DNF'd. Green flag back out here in New Hampshire. We're going to get the jump on Kevin Harvick to the lead. We go. Are we going to be able to clear Kevin Harvick? We are going to be able to clear Kevin Harvick for the race lead. Now we just have to drive away from Kevin Harvick, and you know, it's kind of what we do best, is just drive away and just see if we can hold on, especially with the tires, because they are wearing, and those guys are way faster than us. Tires are wearing out, and that's going to play right into our wheelhouse. I just don't want to spin out kind of like we did last weekend. Tires are definitely wearing. 3 laps to go here in New Hampshire, and we are looking pretty good so far. Overdrove the corner just a little bit. It's fine though. We got a 1.5 second lead. We're going to get tight and actually hit the wall, and that's going to bring those guys right to us. All about that throttle control. 2 laps to go here in stage number 2 in New Hampshire. We now have a 2-second lead over Kevin Harvick as we are taking the white flag for stage 2. If a caution could come out, that would be absolutely amazing. Really loose there. We're kind of drifting. And we are going to win stage 2 in New Hampshire. So I'm not sure why, but nobody is pitting. Literally nobody is pitting. When last week in Bristol, I might have messed up a couple settings, so we are going to pit and get the 3rd and final stage underway from New Hampshire. The third and final stage is underway from New Hampshire. So last weekend in Bristol, after the race, to get the thumbnail, I was not paying attention, and I completely went and just freaking pushed A instead of going to the replay, and I had to go into the quick race and do that. So I think it messed up these settings and didn't do like ×2 on tire wear and fuel use. So I think that's why they are not pitting, which kind of sucks, but is what it is. Slicing through the field inside the top 10, no problem for us, which is nice. Denny Hamlin is actually doing kind of well right now in New Hampshire. He actually has Christopher Bell's setup for this Sunday, and we'll see how that works out for him. JGR has really showed up in the playoffs this year, especially with, I mean, honestly, I feel like it's more not been, well, JGR has, but it's kind of been more like Denny, you know, won Gateway, got back-to-back poles, so there's that. 10 laps to go in second, and hopefully we can get around Kevin Harvick pretty quickly, and I think we're going to be able to. And we're going to go to the inside, send it a little deeper, clear to the lead, coming to 9 laps to go. Caution's going to wave. That came out perfectly. Holy crap. Green flag back out once again here in New Hampshire. Got the launch. 6 laps to go. We do have another car DNF'd, so that's kind of sucks. But man, oh man, we might be looking to get redemption from last weekend in Bristol. 5 laps to go here in New Hampshire, and we have driven off from the field. Kind of sucks that they didn't pit. There was no way that we would have been able to do the last, like, I think we had like 14 or 15 to go in the stage. There was no way that we would have been able to make it. We'd be absolutely so slow. I mean, if we look at tire wear, we're at 70. When we ended the second stage, we were at, I think, almost 50. So there would have been no way that we would have been able to make it all the way to the end. Tire wear at Bristol was also absolutely insane, man. It was absolutely insane with tire wear. Right sides were, I thought we were going to be okay, but that was just in, you know, practice, and then once it got cool and the sun went down and everything like that on Saturday night, it turned into spring Bristol 2024, and it was absolutely amazing. With 3 laps to go, we have a 4-second lead on Kyle Busch, and we're just continuing to grow this lead and drive away. 2 laps to go here in New Hampshire. We do not need a caution. Can we stay green for the next, like, mile, please? We need to stay green for just a little bit. Can tell the tires are kind of wearing, especially those right sides, but we will be A-okay. White flag is out, presented by Apex Gaming PCs. 1 to go here in New Hampshire. We won the first 2 stages in the race last week. We won the first 2 races in the playoffs so far. Unfortunately, we fell short last week in Bristol due to us not pitting. But today in New Hampshire, we're going to get redemption into the round of 8. Here we go. Winners in New Hampshire. And we are going to the round of 8. We've locked ourselves in, which is absolutely amazing. We've locked ourselves in. Hell yeah. Let's frickin' go. Kevin Harvick wins stage 1. We win stage 2 and the race. Kyle Busch finishes second. William Byron in third. Martin Truex Jr., our pool winner, In 5th, Denny Hamlin, Ryan Newman, Matt Kenseth, Brad Keselowski, our teammate in 9th, Alex Bowman, Clint Boyer, Ryan Blaney. Our teammates honestly missed out this weekend, really didn't show too much. Kurt Busch, Jimmy Johnson, Joey Logano, our 4th teammate. Christopher Bell, BJ McLeod in 17th. Unfortunately, did not get to keep his top 10. Chris Buescher, Eric Almirola, Justin Haley with a nice top 20 tie. Dylan moved up quite a few spots there. John Hunter Nemechek, Chase Elliott, David Reagan, Eric Jones, Daniel Suarez, Bubba Wallace, Tyler Reddick, Austin Dillon, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Bobby Carter, Brendan Gaughan, Chad Fincham, Quinn Houff, Josh Bilicki, Cole Custer, Timmy Hill, Joey Gase, and our lone DNFs of Ross Chastain and Corey LaJoie. The points are looking amazing once again. Back to the top. 16 wins is absolutely insane. And this is just absolutely insane that we've gotten this many wins. 5 points right there, so that's quite nice. And, we will see what happens. So I think beneath the cut, it's right now, I think it's Kevin Harvick, Alex Bowman, Brad Keselowski, and Matt Kenseth, I think, right now. I think that's how it is. Those are the 4. It's Matt Kenseth, Brad Keselowski, Alex Bowman, and Kevin Harvick right now, who are below the cut line. Victory lane once again at New Hampshire in the playoffs. Absolutely freaking amazing. Why does that say the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series? Holy crap, what a freaking throwback. That is actually insane. Kevin Harvick had the fastest lap with a 30:23. Most laps led was us with 19 laps. On the move, William Byron started 23rd and finished 4th. Tough break, Daniel Suarez started 11th and finished 26th. P1 in New Hampshire. Next week, we are going to Kansas. I cannot wait for Kansas. It's going to be an absolute blast. I love Kansas, one of my favorite mile and a halves, and I cannot wait to go to Kansas. So I think for the playoffs, I know it's kind of saying round of 8 right now. I don't know why that is, but it's Matt Kenseth, Brad Keselowski, Alex Bowman, and Kevin Harvick are beneath the cut line right now. So we kind of need to get, Brad Keselowski a win. And, honestly, same thing for Ryan Blaney. We kind of need to push both of them to something. Maybe the Roval, one of them can do something here, but I think we're going to try and push Brad Keselowski to a win next weekend in Kansas, because that's kind of what we need to do so he can advance to the round of 8. We've already locked ourselves into the round of 8 today, which is absolutely amazing. Really happy that we were able to do that. Really fun time out in New Hampshire, and hopefully the race later today goes well. Have a feeling it's either going to be a Penske car winning, Denny Hamlin, or Christopher Bell getting the race win. Without further ado, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Share the fans if you enjoyed. If you guys are interested in getting a gaming computer, please click the link in the description below this video. Apex Gaming, a PC is absolutely fantastic computers, and if you guys use code SQUAD, SQUAD, you guys can get 10% off of all products. Yes, you heard that correctly. 10% off of all products using code SQUAD, SQUAD at ApexGamingPCs.com, and if you guys use code TEXT10 TEXT10 at shopjgr.com, that's going to get you guys 10% off of all products excluding diecast and sheet metal. That means you guys can use that code for literally anything and everything on the Junket Racing website besides diecast and sheet metal. If you guys want to purchase a diecast or a piece of sheet metal, make 2 separate orders. They will get to you at the exact same time. That is code TEXT10 TEXT10 at shopjgr.com. Peace.